Hello, here I'm going to demo the service management module that has been developing for KIAK, and we are on progress with this module, and I would like to share a video about how far we have reached. So we have put a new menu in the home page, like we have sales, warehouse, project, etc. And we have also integrated service management with the normal project management module in OpenERP. So let me just go to the service management module, and here we can see two menus. One main menu, service inquiry, and installation. Under that which will have all the installation orders, and like installation orders and installation orders to assign, and then some cancel installations. Then there is service. So in the services there is basically service orders, and in the service orders we will have different kind of service orders like under warranty, post warranty, calibration, etc. So let me just take a workflow from the service orders. Okay, so I'm going to make a service order. So all the data is demo data. You see that there was already one service order created. So let me just try to make another service order. Create. So the name automatically it comes up. It's a normal sequence in OpenERP. We can change it as per our requirement. And then I have to choose a service type. So service types are warranty, post warranty, calibration, and service contract. So let me just select post warranty. So the sequence is, the service order number. It's a normal OpenERP sequence, and then we have a field called service type, and this service type actually determines what all data comes later. So I can choose warranty. So if I choose, you see that in warranty the KIAK order or the customer PO become mandatory. So it's like either KIAK order or customer purchase order number. And I can also choose post warranty. So then we see that these are not really mandatory, but anyway, let me just choose a post warranty, and then consider that this is a customer, and we already have service service or sales order for this, and I choose post warranty. So and then I select a customer, and then the customer also remembers the sales order, and for us it is easy for filtering. So he says it was the sales order number was 11, and then sales order, and then some other data like address, and then he reports the instrument. So this is again filtered. So this filters all the items that KIAK had supplied in this particular sale order to this customer. So let me choose this product. Okay, this is the instrument, and then he says a problem description like yes. And then this is the person who handles the service order, and he can either save it or he can click on send, so that it will be sent to his manager for assigning for inspection. So let me just click on send. So now we have the actually you can see the order state. The service order state has become sent, and when you see it in the same menu, but we can still manage with the access control, so that the person who has sent this cannot do an assigning for inspection. And we have also a separate list here, service to assign, and which will list, see if I click here, it will list all the service orders here which are sent in send, and I can go in here and then see this, and then I can assign for inspection. So let me just assign for inspection. So I click on this button, and here now we are slowly going to the project management module also. So by default we create some projects inside OpenERP, and as in our discussions at KIAK in Jeddah, we are not going to create more projects whenever we have a task or a service request or installation request, but we are going to create task under a predefined project. So this was a task for inspection, a post warranty inspection. So that's what the project name or it creates in the backend automatically post warranty inspections. And this instruction for inspection actually is the task instruction. What to be done at the inspection. So yeah, and then I have to assign to a particular engineer. So let me just choose him. And then I can also give a deadline for completing the inspection. Let's say 24th. And then I click on create. So this actually creates a normal task in OpenERP. And the advantage here is, so when this particular Anthony logs in his project, in his OpenERP, he will see in his dashboard all the tasks that he is supposed to do. So he can just perform this task. But still, we have not started with this task. So this is still with the service manager. So he can just give some more information like how many hours that he should be spending on this particular task for inspection. Say 3 hours, and he can also give some further description about the service that he need to do. So let's see. Um, cabinet uh, shop and it's okay. This is the instruction, and then he starts the task. So now this is a task for this particular user, and what happens is he will see it in his project task. And now I'm logged in as administrator. So when he logs in, he will see in his dashboard the task, and he will see a list of tasks like this. And then what he basically have to do is he need to go in and look the details in the task, and he can also refer to the service order here. So he can see the service order details for this particular task. Okay, and more details on the service order about the product and who received this and other details and the customer address, etc. But then he basically can go back to the task here from here. So and then let's assume that he does the inspection, and then he has to create his comments after he has to make his comments after inspection. So he clicks on create. So he cannot just click on done, because then we have a constraint saying he need to enter the task work, so like what he has done and the time he has spent on that. So, okay, I just close this. So create. So what he has done, inspected and found the FMPS 40, it need to be replaced. So he just spend 2 hours, and then he can say, okay, by default it selects the logged in user, but it needs to be entered. And then he says the inspection done. Okay. And when he says inspection done, the service manager will get the service orders like this. And if you look at the service order, see it is in the state inspected. So now the service manager has to make the next move. So he opens here on the service order, and he sees that it is here, and he goes to the task, and he can see that in the task the person has written it was inspected and found SMPS faulty, so it need to be replaced. So basically he has to create a quotation. He has to give a quotation to this customer also, because he need to approve. So if he goes and approve for this is a post warranty service. So if he goes for approval, you see that there should be a sale order. It's a quotation, and there should be a confirmed sale order which is sent to the customer in order to approve this particular service request. And of course he can also do a regret, but then if he clicks on regret, you need to say the reason for regretting, and then it will be saved as regretter. Okay. Now he makes a, let us make a quotation. So we have a link here itself. Okay. Okay. Create. Choose the select. Like basically. Still have a cabinet. And this is not the KIAK customized sales workflow. It's a normal OpenERP sales manager right now because this is developed in 6.1 and the KIAK modules are still in 6.0. So we basically will have to do migration also in the other modules. So let me just confirm this order. Okay, now it's confirmed. So I go back to the service order. So I see this. Now I need to approve for services. Now, assuming that the customer has agreed to the quotation, the sales order is confirmed. Then we can approve the servicing. And suppose if the customer has not agreed to the quotation, we can do a regret. But now I am assuming that the customer has uh, agreed. So now the state is in inspector. So I'm doing an approval for servicing. So this is also again going to make a task in the project post warranty servicing. The other project was post warranty inspections. This is post warranty servicing, so that we can also analyze on the number of tasks or people who have worked on post warranty servicing and post warranty inspections. So I'll just do this. And then I'm going to assign to another engineer. So I call it. And I can also say this deadline is to the 6th. And then a sale order I'm going to say sale order 12. Then I'll approve this. Okay. And then it again takes us to the task. So this is basically the view for Francois, and he will see his task on the deadline date, and the manager can give him more instead of say 10 hours, and then customer has okay. And then start task. Now this will go to Francois dashboard, task dashboard every day, and he will see this particular task has come, so he can also look at the service orders here. But then you will go into, let's assume that he has done the replacement, and then you need to update what he has done. So okay, create replaced the cabinet and okay, I have to do it. Let's say and clicks on done. That means he has done this. And now if we go back to service orders, and we can see that service order is also done. Okay, so this actually completes the workflow for service manager. I mean, one of the workflow for service management, where we have a service order and a post warranty situation, and similarly all other the installations and service orders are all taken care. And now we can go to the projects and do make analysis, and also the time that he filled in, the 2 hours or 1 hour that was filled by the employees is linked to the timesheets. So we were late